to doing subscriber bonus stream portrait stuff. So the segue between those two things might end up a little bit janky, but it should be good. So yeah, double feature today, two types of content back to back. So please hang around for that. Okay. I was gonna unmute, but I can hear Alan talking, and I don't want to interrupt their conversation. Oh no, I'm gonna take the nap like between it. Like I'm gonna do this intro and then I'm gonna disappear. Which is not strictly true, but okay, I'm unmuting. Hello.
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 Hi.
Greetings. We are now live. Say hi.
Hi.
I don't want to hear my goddamn voice.
Already said
Hello.
Also, hello again.
Alright, so with a whole bunch of people in this game,
Indeed there is.
Yeah.
we are playing Blood in the Cut. It is the next step in the fucking Wanderpus game, and for a quick recap for everybody who either forgot or wasn't here last time we played, there was a giant redcap, which looks like a huge water bear, if you're familiar with what water bears, mixed with a tick, but they also have blood-draining tentacles. And there was a giant queen, came through a portal, and released hundreds of little offspring into a world that has never seen them before. So, and the crew was directly responsible for this. Not saying any names, Caustic. They're 100% responsible for this. So the crew feels bad, and they've decided to hunt them down and help save this world, except for the Wanderpus, the ship that the crew uses, is badly damaged, doesn't have any supplies, doesn't have any weapons, and has no way of repairing itself in this world because you're stuck in... I will quickly show you where you are. You're up... The ship is up here. It's in a mountain. Like, in there, it's full of water. It's a swamp. But there's no way to get the ship out of this place. So the only way to get out is to go back through the rift that they came from and get back to the liminal plane and try to get some help from the Dr. Nicholas Torch, who lives at Beacon Point from the very first game that we played, who has been spending his time studying Redcaps. So the game is about that. And we have the crew for today. We've got Cashews, played by Clackles. We've got Clementine, he's played by Van X. I forgot how to pronounce your character's name, Rainbow.
Delia.
Delia, alright. Delia is played by Rainbow. Gemini is played by Tengu. And Leo is played by Leo. Or Metarutaru.
Meta's fine.
So the first fun step of this terrible adventure is, alright, so you're all in your ship. Everybody is at their stations, including everybody in the chat. And you guys, like, Leo has been repairing it, as he said at the end of the last game, since then. Like, and you got it all back in working order. And you realize you have to get back. And you destroyed the Starlight place, so you're not being chased by the space cops anymore. They're all dead. It was a heckin' lot of murder. There's also a arsonist frog hanging out. That's weird. I don't think he's on the ship, but he's there.
Sounds rad to me.
I think Arsonist Frog just zoomed on out after he did his job.
Yeah,
But
I think he's hanging out. Oh, go ahead.
I think he gave Tobias a bit of a thumbs up before leaving. from fellow explosive expert. Yes. Yes.
So, arsonist Frog's out
I
there.
wonder how he'd get along with the fire merchant.
Well, you can find out at some point. The fire merchant comes from the world that you're in right now, and he's been trying to get home.
Oh,
Shenanigans.
So, go ahead, Leo or any other engineers in the chat, like if you want to help out, and roll me a 20-sider to see how well you've done repairing the ship,
Oh,
and then
boy.
we can go from there.
Engineers, let's go. Let's roll. Let's see how bad we do.
Alright.
14 is perfectly acceptable. Nothing wrong with a 14. But yeah, so you did well enough to, like, you don't have to... Oh yeah, we are gonna start trying to use the emotes more. Like, that's gonna be the next game we're really gonna push it. Right. Oh, and that's right, Rainbows, you are also an engineer, correct?
Yes.
Nice.
A single engineer is just gonna go leave the ship. What are we doing?
Well, it's because we realized how much we fucked up and we're going to go
There
get
are-
help.
There are 3 engineers on this one. That's very funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like all 3 of you
engineers rise up, I guess.
combine your forces together, and the ship is in not perfect working order, but there's nothing wrong with the engine. You have sealed all of the breaches, and like you can't remake the cannons. The cannons were completely ripped off of the ship, but you've made do with the scrap metal that the cannons left over to like reforge the outside. So you're good.
Alright. Nice.
And nobody in the chat is, nobody in here is a part of navigation, correct? Van X, what's your character's role on the ship? I know you're obsessed with Clementine's obsessed with acid, but
Yeah, it was something with the forget. Like the explosives kind of thing. But I forget like what
oh, you were an
Oh,
assistant. You were the assistant of the demolitionist.
yeah, demolitionist, yes. That.
Gotcha. Okay, so you are not in navigation,
No.
and Gemini is a anthropologist, basically. All right. We don't have anybody
I have
in
a big
navigation.
stick, so if that can help.
So I'm just gonna roll a 20-sider for navigation, and this is us trying to get back through the rift into the liminal plane. Let's see how well that goes.
Oh.
Oh,
Really
close.
wanted that 20 for a second.
yeah. I was like, nah.
So close.
That would have been interesting. But
That would have been great, but nope.
what do we got?
It's a tough choice. We'll succeed, but at a cost.
Oh.
So you guys can get through. Oh, somebody played a card.
Oh no, we failed.
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
On this place.
Question.
No.
Not
You,
how it gonna
you make
be.
it through. Yeah, this is no tough choice, but all right. So you guys just make it through. You make it through just fine. Yeah, you arrive exactly where you were trying to get to. So you guys are back to where the Lockstitch Academy was.
Okay.
Concern?
This feels more and more suspicious.
Visible concern.
It does.
Like, thanks.
Hold on. Now I gotta like bring up a different map.
Why you do this?
Like, is this an illusion?
Oh god.
This map is not very well made, but it was made in a hurry a while ago. So here we go. Wasn't expecting to use it.
See, what happened was now that the captain's not playing, we are doomed.
That is an actual factual statement, yes. You are correct.
Oh, no.
Because
Yes.
have seen signs of this the last time I played,
Oh.
where
Wait,
the
what
captain
happened
was
to the
doing
captain?
wonderfully while the rest of the crew.
The captain's just on the ship. So you arrive back at this is
Oh, okay, yeah.
the Lockstitch Academy for the most part. Like you arrive here and the place has been ransacked. You get everybody including the crew, gets out of the can get out of the ship. But it's been ransacked by the Starlight Academy, and some other like people have shown up here looking for what they thought was the Lockstitch Academy, and but just not anymore. Down here on the map is the this is where the speakeasy is, the diving bell.
Or what's left of it.
The diving bell is like holding up because it wasn't actually attached to the Lockstitch Academy. And
Well,
it's
at
just
least
like,
y'all can drink. Hooray.
it's a lot more than 72 feet.
Yeah, I know. It's just far. But at the very least, people can get a drink. Hooray.
You guys have arrived back, and
We got a card.
all of your dormitories and like all the rooms that you guys stayed at.
Oh. A
Helpful NPC arrives to aid the party,
Oh.
as played by Toast, I believe. That's it.
You guys do not. It is early for me. You do not make this easy.
All
All right.
Uh,
Toast, do you have any ideas? No. Toast, did he say anything? Do you have
Nope,
an
there's
idea?
no message attached.
All right. So here
That's
we
it.
go. Like as you're like looking around, like trying to like get the bearings of the new location. You've only been gone for a couple of days. Well, no,
Wait,
longer
no
than that
time.
because of the repairs. The repairs
okay.
had to take a bit. So maybe a couple of weeks.
Okay, that makes more sense. I'm about to say, damn, they are quick.
yeah,
But
that's a lot.
you hear some voices in the distance, like walking through the streets, and you hear like, and this would be a perfect place to move your family in, like this right here, like, and you can hear the broad sweeping gestures in the voice. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. And this would be like, look at how great this would be. Comes fully furnished, and you see a flamingo walking down the street.
Hell yes.
Hell, he is fabulous.
And he's just walking down the street, and like he's leading a group of otters, or the otter people, that you would recognize as the traditional Pastora nomads, but he is trying to sell your old homes to other people.
Oh no.
He's helpful, not to you.
That-
And he's just like,
Sounds about right.
Tell the captain about this. This doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
hold on, let me just
Okay.
put a group of otter people with him.
Mm.
The lovable family of otter people just walking around, like looking in the homes. And he's just like, so you can see him from a distance, and you can go up to him and say something if you would like.
I approach.
Bobert turns and he's just like, oh, more customers. How can I help you today, sir?
Now, I know you haven't seen me very often, but what the hell are you doing? Trying to sell our houses?
The market moves fast, my friend.
We've only been gone for a couple of days.
Yes, but as far as we hear, this has all been confiscated by some organization, and they left, so squatters' rights? And then all of the nomads, like the little nomad people, hold up little signs that just say squatters' rights.
I just lean over past the flamingos and glare at the otters.
Oh, the otters. The otters do not fear you.
Well, Leo is going to use his communication device to let the captain know her property is kind of being sold. What do?
Wait, so what happened to like? Do we have any idea what happened to the people that lived here like
It's you. You guys are the people who lived here.
where they are?
I mean, like, what about the people in charge? Like, what happened? Like, who? Like,
People in charge turned out to be black market dealers that were using you to confiscate goods so that they could sell them to other planes of existence, and had you closing down rifts so that to create one giant highway so that they could corner the market on selling ill-gotten magical goods.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
That's what was happening.
Yes, you thought you were doing the goods, but you were the baddies the whole time.
Mm.
So let's you know what? Open up all these rifts. Screw it.
Push them all in. Get them all. No. No.
Okay.
But Bobert has been selling your homes, like, and your dormitories and your workshops to these otters. But you need these workshops to repair your ship because, like, the tools are still there, just, like, not the materials. You know what I mean? If you guys can get the materials, you can repair the ship to be fully functioning. So you can go hunt down the Redcaps that you let loose in another world, or you could just ignore the other world. That's fine too. Like, if you guys don't want to be that kind of, like, if you have no interest in, like, rectifying the wrongs you've done, that's fine.
No.
You still gotta fix the ship.
Well, I mean, Leo would want to help out with the shit that they have caused, but they kind of do need to get this first. No, sir. We were just away for a bit. We're back now. We really need these things here.
Oh yeah,
Please don't take it.
that's like, we're not taking anything. We're leaving everything here. Fully, all the amenities are included. And he, like, pulls out his clipboard, which he loves ever so much. And he just starts tapping on it, and he's just like, and yeah, I believe we have a workshop that would work for you. And he leads you, literally, Leo, to your office.
It's mine. Leo is in, like, full panic right now.
Yeah, there's totally totally a picture of your sister on the desk.
He's like, the fact that they're trying to sell to him his own things. He's not taking it very well.
It's just like, look at the square footage, and he motions to the tools on the bench, which some of them, like any of the more elaborate ones, would have been taken, but like hammers and tongs and all the stuff that would just be at a normal workshop, they're totally there, perfectly fine. But anything that you would use that, like, could detect rifts, like the beetles and stuff, those are gone. Any of the spare ships, the diving bells that you guys had, those are gone.
Yeah,
but...
Leo's just there like, my communication devices. Wait, what? The bells. No, this is bad. Leo is having trouble. He needs help. He is realizing most of his things that he has worked on with the other engineers are gone now, and he is. Fellow engineers, help him before he breaks down.
Yeah, you guys also, the engineers, would recognize these labs, and, like, it's gonna be in this little, like, harbor thing here with the crane on it. The otters are just spread out through the town now.
I think I want to cast Burn.
Wild,
which,
but
like, blows hot air. Basically, just it makes everything, like, very uncomfortably hot. I'm only casting for, like, the 0 AP version. Make it, like, very uncomfortable, and I want to try to, like, intimidate him to leave.
Oh, you're
like
intimidating
Bobert.
Bobert.
Him that we're not to be messed with right now.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
So, should I probably roll for that, right?
Yeah, you got to roll for the intimidation. Somebody said wait real quick, so.
Oh, okay.
No, sorry. I was gonna say, can we intimidate him to, instead of selling it to the otters, to just give it back to us instead of just leaving?
I think that's the goal.
Mm.
But go ahead and make that roll for me, Gemini, and we'll see how that goes. 16. You have succeeded in intimidating him, but not enough that he just gives up on his.
Can I use? I actually want to use an ability. Is that okay?
Sure. What you goes?
I have an ability called Yop. Once per scene, you may make a show of bravado to frighten nearby creatures. Any common folk nearby will seek shelter, run away, or attempt to appear non-threatening.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work.
Hmm.
Go ahead and roll me a 20-sided too. I know the ability doesn't ask for it, but
Oh,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
ask for it.
It is. It's 1 through 5. They laugh at me. 6 through 10. 1 minion flees. 11 through 19. 1 minion. 6 through 10. 1 minion flees unless the boss is present. 11 through 19. 1 minion flees, or 20 half flee.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. So let's just get that roll and see if you roll 1 through 5 so they can laugh at you.
16
That's
19.
19.
or 19.
Oh,
Hey.
Okay. You
Ah.
made it
No, I
with
made
20.
that.
Alright, so yeah. With a
Oh.
20, you have officially scared the otter people and Bobert to just. They have fled over here. Some of them are like still like squatting in the outskirts of town because like this is where they've moved to, so and getting home is gonna be a pain because that's how it is. But you do successfully have your lab back. Where did it go?
I think we can work with them being in the town. They just can't have everything.
Yeah, like, I think it'd be at least, like, okay and easy to, like, negotiate
mean-
with them.
You could make them like their own little spot so that they can just stick around with the rest of us, I guess. 'Cause, I mean,
I think we could coexist, at least.
I'm at least okay with the otters staying here. I just don't want the goddamn flamingo being here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
seems
selling
fine.
selling our stuff.
Yeah,
So-
I think we can all
None
agree
of
on
that.
that.
Yes.
yes.
Understood.
You can go back to the beach. And... Yeah.
He can just get flipped, like, no, go away.
Like, all right, we've done it. Like, we have successfully negotiated with them by terrifying them.
The best
Huh?
negotiations.
But like, this is what I was talking about. Like, do we want to start building? We can build the Lockstitch Academy back up as something that you guys can use, like, as an extension of the ship. Very Deep Space Nine, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted to have done. All right, excellent. 1 second, guys.
Okay.
I don't understand what just happened. Man, why is Roll20 so rough on Saturdays? I mean, I
Everybody.
know why, but
Bandwidth.
hey,
Mhm.
you guys remember that one that got rolled?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
As
What?
you're dealing
What?
with this, you hear a giant splash. The ship's
Oh
in the air.
no.
Oh.
There's the one. There's the one.
Where did the one
Yeah.
come from?
It came earlier when somebody
I know.
used a card.
I know.
Why?
Oh,
It came from beneath the lake.
like, oh,
So
Yeah,
the
right.
currently barely repaired, but also no weapons ship is now encased in a giant tentacle. I'd say like 50 feet in the air.
Wow.
Would it just be better just to build a new ship at this point? This is kind of ridiculous.
You guys can all walk out of the thing and just look up and see the ship. Everybody that's on the ship, like
yeah, I'm
everybody in
doing
the
that.
chat,
I'm shaking my
you're
head.
on the ship.
Oh, most of the crew is still in there.
That seems like a them problem.
We should do something.
Do we have to?
Can we cook it and
we
eat it?
should.
Oh.
It's either that or we live with a giant tentacle in the lake that could sweep us up at any moment.
That's a
Um,
good point.
Yeah.
This tentacle is definitely an arm that reached out from the rift. Something followed you, and what followed you was that giant Redcap Queen that we discussed last time. This
Oh.
tentacle
no.
is covered, like absolutely covered in little red caps.
Oh no.
I
Oh.
mentioned it. I'll try to find a picture of it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we have replacement weapons for the ship inside the workshop?
You
Well,
do not. You would have had to make them.
Are there
yeah.
any weapons available in there?
Whatever we carried with us, I
Yeah,
think.
whatever you have
Oh
on you.
no. Okay.
So, in light of this, we have a giant monster to kill, apparently. So, Leo's gonna get on that. Get right on that. Considering
Yeah.
how big it is, his first attempt is gonna try to help dislodge the ship. Damage things to make it drop the ship so that the folks can.
Yeah, and I think Clement's gonna help him with that if he can.
So, Leo is going to use Thunderous Word. All of a sudden, Leo would take a deep breath and just shout, like as loud as he can, "I'm working here!" to cause a giant wave to try to damage the squid and knock it off his hand. And they're supposed to call the shockwave that
Yeah.
it knocks people backwards. So that's going to be his attempt to get the ship off. Dislodge from the tentacle's arm.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll a 20-sided for me real quick, and we will see how well it did. 17, yeah. All right, so you definitely did some damage to it. Does Thunderous Word do damage? I can't remember.
Damage.
2 damage?
Yes.
Excellent.
Creatures affected by the spell are briefly dazed and cannot use special abilities during their next turn.
That works.
Yes, and it could damage up to 3 creatures.
Let's
So.
just do some copy and pasting.
Look at all those buggers.
Ooh.
They chunky.
Okay, so yeah, as you do that, like it drops the ship from the move, and everybody in the ship gets splashed because
But they can do stuff, so hooray.
this was a result from Navigations 1. They were followed, and I decided this was the time to use the being followed. So, everybody else, you on Clackles and Gemini and
Monster
Delphi,
Frisbee.
you do all see. This is where you guys are. If you don't have a token, I'm sorry. I'll try to find you something.
Goblin blocks.
What's that?
That's a goblin blocks.
And but yeah, what would you guys like to do?
So we have a ton of
You got a
small red caps around
You
us.
got a bunch
right
of little
now, right?
red caps around you. Only the arm of the queen has gotten through,
Mm-hmm.
or like the tentacle. The tentacles come out of the top of their heads,
Mm.
and it really looks like a termite queen covered in larvae. Is what it looks like. I know, like
Yeah.
it's a rough one.
Are the red caps going for the otter people
Oh, they definitely will.
So
The red
that's
caps
kind of
go
where they're
after anything that
on the
bleeds.
map?
Oof.
Okay. I run to. Yeah, I tell everybody, like, somebody's got to protect them otters. I don't care what happens to the flamingo, but
Yeah. Can we?
I'll go with you.
Yeah, me too.
I'll go.
Some of us will need to stay to try to do what we can about the queen, and some of us will go
So-
to the small ones.
So me and Leo stay at the queen, and
I
the
have-
other 3 go to the otters.
That could work.
I
I will.
have the ability to freeze, which affects an area. So I'm just going to use the 0 AP version that, you know, this is I blow cool air, create freezing winds that swirl around nearby creature or object. Affected. I guess it's only against one, but I don't know. I basically create really cold air that hits things for 1 HP.
I gave Clementine a token. It's just lemons.
I like it.
Oh,
Good. He approves.
So it says it just does 1 HP, but should I still roll for it or?
No, it'll just do 1. Go ahead and roll to see how effective the freeze is in like situationally.
Okay. Wait. I just.
Should I also use freeze with him?
Yeah, you guys can you can double up.
Okay. Oh no.
Um,
Okay. Okay. How do I just roll
You
20?
got
Let
him.
me.
Yeah, you
I
can
got
roll
something
another
for
one.
that, hold on.
Okay. How do I do that again? Just.
Slash
Let me.
roll 1d20 works.
Okay.
Or also, yeah.
I'm playing
There's also a button
a
for it.
reroll, so I don't
Oh, okay. I don't. Okay.
use that.
Oh, nope. That's wrong. I did it
There.
wrong.
Yeah, you just
That is
rolled
bad.
1.
you
Alright,
you
so-
literally rolled 1.
Yeah, give me a second.
Ooh.
Okay.
Much nicer.
That's better.
So, the combination of I'm gonna take the highest of the 2, which is the 19, because you're
Hey.
both just doing the same thing, helping each other out.
Yeah.
Were you trying to freeze the group of them, or were you trying to freeze the tentacle? Who's doing what? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
I think it's.
I'm trying to stop the group of the
Yeah.
Redcaps
That's
so
everywhere.
they can't
Okay,
get
Yeah.
near the otters.
gotcha. All right.
That's what we were doing.
So, I was trying to find a token for Delia.
That's why I'm like, wait a minute, we're missing.
But anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, with those 2 rolls, it's just like it was very successful. Like the crowd of them are locked in place. Most of them are actually dead. All the very small ones are clearly just like 1 HP enemies. Like the bigger ones have 4 HP apiece, so you're gonna have to be careful about those. But they all took 2 damage, so and they're moving very slow. So let's just. Alright, and no more have been dropped off yet. But the tentacle is whipping down at the ship as right now.
Okay. Could I use provoke on it?
Oh, sure.
Makes a nearby. No, I guess you can just do that, right? No, I don't.
Hey, that works.
That's all I want.
Does that one take a roll? I can't remember.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
0 AP makes a creature, nearby creature, angry at you by saying something or making a rude gesture. Your
What?
target must be able to understand your intent. For the next minute, the target focuses the attention on you.
All right. What are you saying, or what are you doing to try to get this like giant creature's attention? Like, how do you?
Wait, these guys like blood, don't they?
Oh, they definitely do.
I'm gonna grab my sword and just cut myself open, just so it attracts the attention with that.
Yeah, that definitely will do the job. That works as a. So you're over here.
What
You're over
those?
here. Those are cashews.
Great. That's
Delicious.
beautiful.
I would have been upset if it would have been just a singular one, because the S is important.
Yes.
You know, it's my shoes.
Yeah.
That's
Still
not-
trying to find a token, but
Our food shall save the day.
Alright, so like it turns to look at you. It decides not to slap the ship, but Leo, you and Cashews are staring down a big ass tentacle. Like it's trying to come through the portal, by the way. Like it's trying to like push itself through the rest of the rift, but it's so big that it doesn't have it. Like the rift is not big enough for it. And this is the largest rift that you've seen on this world. The one that you went into last time was actually a little bit bigger. The one you came through in the sea
Wait,
things world.
this is bigger than the one that was the roof of that cavern?
Oh yeah, way bigger than that.
Woo.
That was long.
Oh, damn.
So we gotta close that rift to keep
Yeah.
this thing from.
I don't know how you guys close rifts because I've always been in the ship.
That is fair.
I have a sealing kit on me.
Excellent. Get down there.
Yeah.
Like I'll do it. I just don't know how.
Wait, but what would you like to do?
I would like to actually just focus on the leftover big things to knock them out of the way, so I can hopefully return to the tentacle afterwards and help out.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. Okay.
Where's like now to seal the rift? Would I have to? We have to like go across the whole rift to seal it, or just reach part of it?
If you touch the edge of it and then you start to like,
Wait, if I remember correctly, we have to get to a side, then start working on it. Like if you're actually sewing something shut.
that is how we're gonna. That is how you'd have to do it.
The more you sew it shut, the
Oh,
easier
also,
it
actually,
becomes.
if we seal this rift, we won't have a way back, will we?
Not a problem. We can find another way. I'm sure.
Well,
Oh, you might
how
be able to find it.
common are rifts to an individual world?
Pretty rare, but I was also gonna mention, it's really weird you came out of this rift because this isn't the rift you went through to get there in the first place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
see?
this is a different spot. This
Oh,
is not the spot
yeah.
we came in. So
Oh
that
yeah.
is important
okay.
to know. Whoa, look at those colors.
That's this is just so Rainbow has a token.
The rainbow has arrived. We got rainbows, we got lemon-tine, we got cashews.
Just trying to use open source fucking things so that we're not stealing anybody's artwork.
Mhm.
A more literal squadron I have never seen.
Yeah. Beautiful though.
the rift is in the water,
Yes,
so
we gotta go swimming.
How
I-
far down is it?
I could use animal form to turn into something to swim, and somebody
wait.
could like ride on my back.
All right.
Use my
Rainbow
sealing
hadn't
kit.
finished what they were doing about like how
Oh,
they
sorry.
were going about their attack though. So
Okay.
You got this, rainbow.
we haven't completely finished your ability, so that you can go ahead and tell me like what you're thinking about, and then we can find an ability that works perfect for it.
Goodness, I was honestly just.
You can just run in and attack. That's perfectly fine too.
That's kind of all I was thinking of, was running in an attack by using like a knife that I would have, or my tail.
Absolutely, yeah. Just go ahead and roll just a 20-sider, and we'll see how the attack goes.
Okay.
Ooh,
Very well.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So, go ahead and roll me a 6-sider, and we'll see how many you just clear out.
Okay.
Because these are all just minions, so we'll just figure out like how well. 2. So you just show up and like just like you said, your tail takes out one of them, and your knife takes out another. Like they have grouped up around you. Like they are coming around you now, though.
Okay.
Rainbow is this
Oh, no.
one. Nope. Little guy's dead. Nope. This one.
oh, but there's still a couple of chunkies.
There we go. Yeah. So you got 4. 4 of them moving very slow because of the like they're freezing, but
Mhm.
otherwise you guys have got this pretty much under control. And I'm not sure, like, because it's early. Is anybody in the ship? And do you want to do anything for the chat? Like, this, like, aim towards the chat and Twitch. Is anybody in there? And do you guys want to do anything? Because you're being thrown around like ragdolls in there. For a second, you were 50 feet in the air, and now you're very much not. And then it looked like you were about to get slapped by a giant tentacle, and then the giant tentacle is now aimed at the shore, which also is where you used to live.
We, yeah. See, we kind of focused on making sure y'all don't die. We did not consider the fact that we are next to our home.
Well, as long as it has all of our stuff in it, it's fine. We could fix things.
It has the furniture. Like, they didn't steal your furniture. They stole anything that looked like it might be used for rift travel.
Yeah.
Any schematics for engines is gone.
Yeah.
Any notes that you might have made, they thought they were code, so...
Lurid, I'm pretty sure that got ripped off with all of our armaments like we do on every mission.
I was literally, at one point in time, debating making a card that turned the ship into a mech. That's not a joke.
That would have been amazing.
That would have been good.
The Wanderman.
It transforms into Cthulhu.
Mega Squid.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, if the design it has, it probably look more like fucking Squidward, but...
But keep that in mind for the future.
Well, what is the crew gonna do?
Did they confiscate any like supplies like food and such?
Oh yeah, all the food is gone. They took all your food.
Or to be
Yeah.
bastards.
Yeah, we should focus on killing this thing first, though.
So
Yeah.
the tentacle is coming down towards
Yeah.
Cashews and Leo right now. So, what's the step there? Like, you three have done a pretty good job clearing out the little ones that it's been throwing around.
Alright, I was waiting a little longer to see if the crew was gonna say what they might do, but
I'll keep an
I
eye
think
on it.
gotcha. Okay.
I definitely want to get the fuck out of the shop so it doesn't destroy it. Because it does focus on me, specifically.
Yep, it is looking at you and looking to smash the shop. So, roll me a 20-sider to see, like, if you can lure it away, and which direction are you going? Are you going this way? Are you going into the town?
West. Away from the town.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So going that way.
It's more than 14 feet, just so everybody knows.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah, I just like to keep saying that.
I mean, this map is clearly not up to scale. Otherwise, I'm suddenly a giant.
14?
14. Oh yeah, that's a success. So, you've lured it over to. Go ahead and I think you should be able to move your cashews to wherever you want to move it. Yeah.
Just further over here.
Alright, so it's going this way.
Oh. Careful with folks trying to distract the squid that's already distracted.
It's
That
over
could-
here.
And then my plan is to have somebody like turn into like, I don't know, a whale or something big that people
What
can
is-
ride on the back of and take them to the rift to seal.
Rip Sealers, where you at?
I don't know if anybody can turn into a whale. Anybody has like that kind of shapeshifting.
I mean,
I have animal form.
Oh, you have naturalist. That's right. You're a naturalist. I keep forgetting that you are.
I also like Twi's suggestion in chat.
Ah.
All right.
Communication sounds
yeah.
emergency to really mess with the squid monster thing.
Did you want to roll a 20-sider? Or do you want me to do it? I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. It's fine. This is for twice annoying. Nah, it really looked like a 1 for a second.
Oh no.
Good.
No ones, please.
none.
There we go. I would suggest cannons, but wait, someone broke my shit.
Everybody breaks the cannons.
Oh, but please.
It's kind
That's
of
it.
like an ongoing gag of this game. Is just how many times can we break the cannons in a game?
It is the equivalent. It is the equivalent of the Avatar dude. My cabbages.
Mm.
It's about the same vibe.
So, all right, it's distracted. Like, you guys can like. Is anybody going underwater with?
If they feel like they can distract it easily enough, well enough, I will join with trying to seal the rift. Because Leo was taught how to do this. Hopefully.
So the rift is underwater or on the surface of the water?
Underwater.
I mean, I would.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, I'm already like.
So I'm not gonna turn to
with
whale. I'm gonna
the-
turn into probably like some kind of octopus.
Alrighty.
Sorry, what was that? I think Venex.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, I don't know, like, I mean, are the little are they like fine? Like, would I also be able to like go over there and help, or?
And if all three of you want to jump in and leave these 4 remaining red caps to Rainbow, like, that's on you.
So, I mean, no, like if they're still there, no, I'm gonna help take care of those. But
Yeah, there's still 4 red caps.
well, I mean, could I use an ability to try?
Oh, absolutely. What ability you want to
Okay.
use?
Thorn.
Mm.
Like how would I do that?
Where are we going? All right. Look at your character. Jeez. Huh. You want to use Thorn? You said.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, you used the Oh, you filled out over there. That works too. I'm sorry. I misunderstood where you were putting your abilities, but you open your palm, conjuring a poisonous thorn. It's just just go ahead and click that 20-sided right there. That's right next to Thorn, and you can go ahead and use it.
Okay, let me see.
Are you shooting it at the little guys or at the big tentacle?
Well, I mean, I still wanted to get rid of those so I can help with the rift. So
That
those
makes
little
sense.
guys.
That's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Okay. So I just roll now.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know. How do I do that?
It's slash roll. Why did that should have worked for you?
No,
Because it worked for
it-
me. Slash
Okay.
do slash roll 1d20.
Okay.
That's weird. It worked perfect for me.
Oh no.
That's a 5. That's a failure.
Damn.
As you're trying to cast
Well,
it.
wait,
Oh, go ahead.
does the so it, I thought Thorn just kind of automatically did damage, and that the rolling a 20 did extra.
Oh, okay.
But I guess
I
That-
like the
I don't
rolls.
know
I
if that's-
no, I need the rolls in
Okay.
there too.
Yeah, and then I figure that factors in.
House rule.
It's
Yeah.
either house rules
I
or
would
like
have liked it, but it's fine.
rules belong everywhere for me.
Yeah, I'm good with it. It's fine. I got it.
Alright.
Damn.
So, as you're about to cast it, you didn't realize that one of these had gotten much closer, or not even much closer. It had gotten. You thought you were out of range, but its tentacle shoots out of its head
Okay.
and like latches onto your shoulders,
Mm.
and like inside it. I don't know if you've ever seen a vampire octopus before. They're terrifying. Or vampire squid. Can't remember which one they're called.
Yeah.
But it's heavily barbed. And when it goes in, you can literally feel it pulling the blood out of you.
Okay.
So you lose 2 HP, taking you down to 8, and it
Okay.
gains you 2 HP. So it now
Okay,
has
back-
3
oh.
HP, and you see it getting bigger, like its head is beginning to engorge, and you can just see it beating with like your own heartbeat, which is weird because it's lemon.
It's a very sour heartbeat.
I mean, yeah, he's a honey bun. Naked though. I
Right.
mean, okay, I guess so.
So
Not
what would
bad.
anybody else like to do? Is Leo and Gemini are about to like make the dive into the water.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the tentacle to hit the ground so I can hit it back.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for that then, Cashews. Like, it will hit like you'll be able to hit it back depending on like your roll if you're just doing an attack. If you roll bad, it hits you. If you roll good, then you've succeeded at your counterattack or whatever it is you're aiming for.
That's 20.
You, yeah, that's gonna be pretty good.
Is anybody going to play a card?
Nice.
No, no, no. Oh, somebody bought patch. Oh, the field.
That's Rainbow though, and she said don't do it. So I'm feeling we're good. In which case, I would like to use my ability Flow and hit it again for a total of 4 damage.
Ooh. Double up.
It will actually be a total of 6 damage because you do double damage when you hit with a crit.
Then it's
8.
You
Okay.
quickly- State of intense focus after completing initial attack, you may immediately make another attack. Yeah, so you smash it for 8. That scares the tentacle off. Like it's just
flips back in.
as it Gemini and Leo, you guys see the tentacle go back through the portal. It did like you do see some scattered redcaps under the water, like normal ones, but the tentacle's gone. If you want to try to like if you want to seal it, you can seal it. Now, if you want to make that roll.
Would we be able to without? Let's see. What can I do to potentially assist with this?
For that, it's gonna be. I want 2 rolls. One for the, one from Gemini, like dodging around, making sure you don't get hit by the redcaps as you're doing it, and then you make a roll to see if you can seal it.
Oh,
Of a question.
And I don't need to roll for transforming, right?
No, you're fine. You just the roll that
I
you're
just
gonna
do
need.
that.
Yeah, the roll that I need you to make is for navigation, basically.
Okay. So there we go.
I'll
16.
have choice on my end.
All right, tough choice. Here's your tough choice. You can seal it loosely, or you can seal it loosely. That way, you guys will be able to get back out without any real problems. But the issue there is, if you guys roll bad in the future, one of the outcomes could be this thing comes back through this portal because it knows where this portal is.
What's the other choice?
The other choice is you can seal it permanently. This rift will disappear, and it will make this place almost irrelevant.
Hmm.
No. So
And
what's
This is the safest portal that you know of. It's the easiest to travel,
Or
but it's the easiest to get through. And you know
Okay,
it connects
that's
to
better.
multiple. Yeah, it connects to multiple worlds, and it's like the ease of use, and this location is very good for you.
so basically either we potentially fight this thing again or we lose our central hub.
Basically,
Hmm.
Yes, that is hard.
I say seal loosely.
All right.
the
We'll
captain.
seal this
Yeah, the captain says next time we'll be prepared.
Oh, captain's orders. Loose seal it is.
All right,
I mean,
Lucille.
I'll kick that big fucking thing's ass. I don't care.
Violent folks in this crew. It works. Hopefully we'll have some working cannons for next time.
And heck,
Mhm.
maybe we can.
No, we're doing it again.
Now,
Yeah.
Rainbow, you are now
Towards the
surrounded by. Rainbow is now
Maybe we can
surrounded by
shrink it a
3
bit
red caps and a really
next
big
time.
red cap. Like this fight has
Mhm.
not ended for Rainbow.
No.
Can I use my charge to get in?
We're gonna give Rainbow and Clementine a turn real quick.
Sure. Sounds good.
Wander, please. That just made me think of my D&D character who's also named Lucy. Oh yes, I am in water.
Yeah, you guys are underwater.
We swimming.
That's swimming.
So what would you like to do, Rainbow?
I don't see anything I can use for my abilities off the top of my head that comes
Oh,
to mind.
I can
Right
give
now.
you more abilities if you'd like. I haven't completed your sheet yet, so.
Oh, it's fine. We don't have to worry about too much right now. We can just, I don't mind just going ahead and trying to attack the smaller ones for now.
All right. Yeah, just go ahead and make a roll for me.
Okay. Ah.
Tough choice. All right. So here's your tough choice. You can take out 2 of these small ones, or you can take out 2 of these small ones, take no damage, or you can turn around and destroy the big one, or you can do like 2 damage to the big one that is sucking blood out of Clementine, but you will take 2 damage in the process. The little ones will attack you from behind.
I'm gonna go for the little ones.
All right. So you destroy the 2. You destroy 2 of the little ones, leaving 1 little one left, and Clementine, you take 2 more damage as it drains 2 more HP out of you, putting this thing up to a 5 HP enemy, and it grows even larger.
I mean, could I like try to use that like acid burn thing and try to overcharge it?
Yeah, you can try to like use your acid burn on it.
Yeah, I want to do that. And do I roll for that?
I think you should just be able to click the acid burn ability that you had.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you just click the roll ability.
Like same that I did last time for the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, give me a second. My mouse is freaking out. Okay. Still freaking out.
Oh no!
Come on! Stop it!
Mouse, please.
It's not letting me go. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, it's not. Wait, give me a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
My mouse is like not moving correctly.
How dare it?
I have a laptop too, so it's just like it's a small screen. It's right there. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay.
I could click it for you if you need it.
Yeah, please. I can't do it now. It's not letting me.
There you go. Are you gonna do it for 0 AP, or are you gonna spend 1 AP to supercharge it?
Yeah, I wanted to try to overcharge it. So 1 AP if I can.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah, so let's just roll that 20-sided real quick. I got it real quick. Let's just see how effective we got. Yeah, it's fairly effective. So
Alright.
you get it for 2 damage, and it reels back. Like it still has 3 HP left, but like it is no longer draining your HP.
Okay.
And now, Cashews, you could do something. What you said you were gonna charge in?
Well, I don't need to at that.
It's still alive.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not dead.
well,
Still
charging
attached to me, apparently.
it's only good for hitting multiple people. So,
Oh, there's 2 enemies there.
oh, there is. Where's the
Yeah.
second one?
The second
He's
one
hiding.
is
Oh,
it's right here.
You see the little, you see the little baby next to the chunky boy?
I couldn't
it's
see
the-
it under Rainbow's plight. I'm guessing that's Rainbow's plight, anyways.
It's like a Kangaskhan, but water bugs. Oh, whoops.
And now my mouse works again.
Magical.
Amazing.
Shit, damn it.
Nah, I'm just going to do a normal tap on the big one.
Okay. Let's go ahead and make that roll, and we'll see how you did, and if it steals your health.
Oh no.
Man, that's for
Oh.
later
Ah.
to worry about.
I think it is going to. Oh no.
Oh no.
5 is a failure, yeah. So it's gonna do very similar. So Cashews actually looks like a little goblin creature, right?
The gobbo.
So like it's like head tentacles like wrap around your throat
Oh Jesus Christ.
and just start choking you, and you immediately lose 4 HP because of the size of it, and it goes back up to 7 HP. And this thing is really big now. It is now graduated into the biggest normal water bear you've seen.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my god.
It is super
am-
engorged in blood.
I used
What's that?
my emote to like bump it up, so it's a tough
So
choice.
it's a tough choice. Okay,
Ah.
tough choice. All right, so the tough
Powers.
choice is, you can hit it for your damage, but it'll catch you for 2. So you, that's bad because that's a bad choice because it would steal the HP. What is the good tough choice?
Considering it was supposed to gain 4 instead.
Yeah, but he only would do 2 to it, so
Yeah, then if it's 2 or 2, it just gets canceled out.
yeah, it's like you can either like do that, but you would lose 2 HP and do nothing, so I don't like that choice that much.
Maybe the hit makes it hit a different target instead. Like just through recall, the little like tentacles thing that is trying to hit somebody else. There's quite a few people around Big Squid.
Yeah, quite a few people. Alright, here's the tough choice. You're gonna get clawed. It won't regenerate any health, but you'll do 2 damage to it. It'll do 2 damage to you, but it'll be at 1 HP. So you'll just take some damage. Or the alternate choice is, you dodge at the last second and don't take any damage, but you don't deal any damage.
Wait, why am I getting a tough choice?
Because
Because-
Oh,
Yeah, it got boosted up.
I forgot that was a thing.
yes. So either you both take 2 damage or you both take no damage.
Well, I'm gonna have us both take 2.
Okay.
Wait, it gains 2 though, doesn't it?
No, it's gonna use its claw attack instead of its tentacles.
Okay, then yeah, I'll do the 2 and 2.
So, Rainbow, Rainbow, you're up. If you want to try to like finish them both off, it seems like a thing that you could do if you want to just make a quick attack, and because they both only have 1 HP, so all you would have to do is succeed on an attack, and you would be able to do it.
I'll
But if
definitely do that.
Okay, but a failure is a very good, very easy ability for it to just regain a bunch of HP.
Yeah.
All these cards and rerolls, changing it. Tough
is not-
choice.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright. Rainbow, you can take 4 damage. A total of 4 damage. And finish them both off. But you will take 4 damage and they are going to cut your arm really bad. You will take -1 on all rolls that involve you using your arm until you are fully until you've seen a doctor. Post this game.
Ooh.
Until you're actually gonna have to get this really looked at, and you'll be out of commission for a bit.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Alternatively, you could just kill the little one, and the big one will then attack one of your friends and one of your allies.
I'll go ahead and kill them both.
Okay,
Oh.
so go ahead, take that 4, and then we'll just remember that you are taking a -1 on any roll that involves you
Ooh.
using your arm.
That is painful.
The arms.
We have medics on hand, absolutely, but this is going to be a thing that puts her out of the character out of the game. If they, I do really like hurting people's arms. I do. Actually, I was gonna say legs, but they're a Lamia. Rainbow is a Lamia,
Yes.
by the way. We have an abundance of snake people on this
Yeah, we got
fucking
lots of
ship.
snakes. We got lots of snakes.
I blame the captain for
We got 1 rabbit, but everybody else is fucking snakes.
Mm.
You don't have any of the
I
mushrooms.
mean, it was either that or a drider. So, I liked snake better.
We don't have any mushrooms because they got stolen by the crew. You have to go see the guy to get more mushrooms. And that was the original plan until a one got played and everybody got fucked.
Hooray.
For sake of fun.
Like this part wasn't even supposed to happen. Bobert's not supposed to be here.
Damn, Bobert.
Damn, Bobert.
Alright, so everybody's out of the ship now.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys are wet and soggy. I have to go AFK just for a quick second. One moment. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yes.
Flop onto the floor, face first. Just. All right.
Leo would get out of the water with the shield, with the rift shield. Okay, we're closer. Oh, no. Leo would suddenly see a very bad-looking arm on Rainbow, and that is no good. Leo will call the communications for a medic. Any medic? Do we have one currently present?
It'll be fine. Just rub some dirt on it.
We have several medics present.
I don't think that's gonna. I don't think that's gonna work on that. Also,
Wait, I'm
who
just
told you
glad
that was
we
a good
killed it.
idea to put on a wound?
You don't do that. My
dad's dad.
goodness.
And my
No, we don't.
dad's dad.
We have doctors to do this the proper way. No dirt inside wounds, please. Don't do that, please.
You don't know where that dirt's been.
If I'm still like an octopus, I just maybe like rub some octopus slime on it and hope that helps a little bit.
Has octopus mucus ever helped anyone?
I mean, that's more fun.
No.
Shit.
Do it.
If the captain, who is literally an octo person, has to question this, I would say that's a bad idea.
I love the idea that, like, we're all standing around just like, oh, what do we do? Do we rub dirt in it? Do I, like, shit my own hand and rub it on it? Meanwhile, like, the med team is literally right there, like, I have actual medicine. It's like, no, hold on. All right, what if I secrete something?
You can 100% heal the damage. That's not the issue. But, like, even the doctors are going to have to put their arm in a sling.
Yeah.
That's where the -1 comes from. Because it's either going to be a cast or a sling situation. It's not about the fact that you can't stop the bleeding. It's about the fact, that... Yeah, alright. So all your HP is restored, Rainbow, but your arm is going to be in a sling.
I'll take it. That's fine.
You still get the -1. That's what that was about. That wasn't about, like...
Yes.
It's like you guys are too stupid to fucking figure out how...
What are you doing with dirt, please?
You're intelligent enough to know that your arm is actually... Like, they cut you to the bone situation.
Are we though? Are
Yeah,
we
to be
intelligent
fair,
enough?
with this crew, it puts things into question.
I like
Also,
the fact
welcome
that
back.
We have proven to be grossly incompetent in virtually every capacity, so...
Yeah, so, you know.
I don't think he's just stubborn, but
No,
That's
basically what they're saying is for the rest of the session, they're gonna have -1. After the session, then it can be properly looked at and fixed up proper. That's what the DM is trying to say.
That is
Yeah.
Yes.
what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
Well,
I understand.
I
that.
just appreciate having my HP healed. Thank you very much.
Let the DM have their fun.
So, now back to the actual mission of the... Like,
Oh gosh, what are we doing now?
Bobert's walking around, it's just like, maybe this location's not the best location, now that, I think about it. And, like, all the otters are very upset. They've believed that they've been sold, like, a bill of lies.
Yeah, you have been. Get the fuck out of here before the.
Yeah, save yourselves. Don't stay.
Squatters' rights. Squatters' rights.
Yeah.
Now,
Don't blame the otters. They did not realize.
No.
Yeah, it's not their fault.
That's why I was
Let them get
saying.
bamboozled.
Blame the
Yep,
fucking
exactly.
flamingo.
Yeah.
for telling you this book of lies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one's causing a problem.
Yep.
Just look over at the flamingo if he's still here.
Bob
I'm-
is totally
I'm-
still there.
I'm glaring at him.
In case
Well, we
everybody
can
needs
always
to see
take it off
Bobert
his-
bigger, here's...
He has grown giant.
We can always take it off his
I can
hands
take
for
them
him,
now.
you know, now that he's realized the truth of the area. I
Right?
don't
Yeah.
mind taking it all off his hands.
Yeah, well, we can do that.
Poor Bobert. But the otters don't have anywhere else to go, so...
Well, for the otters case, I mean, if we could always just all work together with that one. But
You
Yeah.
guys,
Bobert,
as
I'm
a
going
group,
too.
um, Bob is gonna turn to a supervillain and you cock blocking this guy. Yes.
Oh
Well,
no.
maybe he shouldn't try to sell a house that has a giant squid arm in it.
Yeah.
That he kind of
Didn't the
he kind of
crew
dropped the ball
help him
there.
out with beach?
The crew
Yeah.
does know
Yeah.
two very helpful otter people that are related to these otter people. There's Tincture, who is the leader of the nomads, who has a giant Oni as her best friend, and or boyfriend. I don't know.
Yeah,
And then there's also Noelle, who is on the ship, and she's a well, she's just your bartender, the bartender.
yeah,
Mm.
what Leo's
That's
suggesting is that the otters live with them and they all just together on this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe even build them their own place. Because it's
Yeah, I
not their
think we
fault.
can coexist. Yeah, no, it's not.
Or at the very least, we have to go find Nicholas, so we can drop them
That's
off
what we're
somewhere
trying
else.
to do, Nika.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what we're doing, Wander. They're gonna.
Yeah,
we're,
but
we're,
I
we're
have
seeing if we can all work
recruit as
together.
an ability.
I mean, if
Oh.
we let them live here and we do this thing normally, I'm pretty sure they'd be okay with it right off the bat.
They would be fine with it, but if she uses her recruit ability for it, it actually turns them much more useful.
Do
Oh,
that.
I see.
Ooh.
All
Do
right.
that thing.
Yeah.
I will not
makes them
disturb.
into very good NPCs.
We
right
must
now they're just
protect-
My
okay
apologies,
with this,
Captain.
'cause I
You
mean,
do what
I
you gotta do.
Yep.
Let's go, Otter Militia.
We got
Let's
otters.
go.
We got otters to keep the grounds, safe while we're gone.
Alright, well, I mean that just happens. She doesn't have to roll anything for it. It just literally happens.
Hey, we have new otter friends. Noelle has friends now. Huzzah.
There we go.
Alright, so you guys can rest up if you'd like to. Remember, there's no food on this island right now, so you're gonna have to. You can obviously fish and keep yourselves alive. And I'm not saying, but there's no supplies.
Can we
What are
say
you
that while
talking
I was
about?
an octopus down there, I grabbed some
Grab some stuff. Grab some fish.
If I'm still an
Ah.
octopus, I could go down and grab clams and stuff from down there.
Yeah, all that's fine. I've got no problems with that. It's enough to keep all the otters alive, and they would be enough to keep themselves alive. But now that they've been recruited,
They can do things.
all right. So you now have an arm. No, well, there is five. This is just one family of otters here.
Yeah, but they're gonna be my best fucking friends by the end of this.
I like Wanda just spamming the ability to get everybody. You join the crew, and you join the crew, and you join the crew. Everybody joins the crew.
I mean, that's why I'm here.
It is the Knoll Clowns all over again. You guys don't know about the Knoll
Knoll
Clowns.
Oh,
It
no.
was a fucking adventure. We'll talk about it at some point. It
That's-
happened.
That sounds like
always
a,
has to be brought up. Oh, damn.
that sounds like a Wander arc story waiting to happen. So what is the task that the group was actually supposed to
Yeah,
do?
what
You
are we
talk to
supposed to be doing?
Nicholas.
The plan was to go to Nicholas, who you met in the crew met in the very first adventure. He is a doctor that was protecting a town from a invasion of the Redcaps. It's the first time you saw the Redcaps. It's the first time anybody saw the Redcaps. And he used mushrooms to do a lot of healing. Let's just do 1 second.
So we going over there? We're gonna go have a chat with him.
Yeah, so we'll just fast forward to you guys resting up, eating food, and then going to. This is Beacon Point. Now it used to look different. There used to be many more trees. They did a lot more cutting down of trees, and they've also built the new bases.
Yeah,
Not
they
just,
got like a little town.
they built walls.
Yeah, they got like a little town going. No, that's
Can't- Can't imagine why they built walls.
right.
Do we actually know the reason why they built walls? Or
Because the
yeah,
Redcaps.
Yeah, we definitely know why. Shenanigans
I was just making sure.
happen.
Yeah, they lost quite a few of their civilians to like a Redcap invasion.
Yeah.
But so while here, let me get
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Where's that? Where's that?
Oh yeah.
Where's that fancy lad?
Didn't
There he is.
when Nicholas was introduced, wasn't he disguised as a Redcap?
No, that was Laurel. When Nicholas was introduced,
Or-
he was.
Oh, that's right, Laura. But
This is Nicholas.
so
Laurel wasn't supposed to exist until somebody played a card
disguising
that
ourselves
made her
as
exist.
Red-
What was
if-
that?
Could we fashion costumes out of Redcap skin to disguise ourselves?
I feel like that wouldn't work
Should we
on the
encounter that
Red
again?
Caps. I
Get him?
feel like that wouldn't work on the Red Caps. They probably sense things different way. They got like little feelers and stuff. I'd imagine sight's not something they care for too much.
Yeah, Redcaps don't
mean-
have eyes.
So
And I was gonna say, like, I mean, if you have blood, I mean,
No, I mean, like-
probably would-
yeah, so us dressing up as them
Smell
probably wouldn't do a
wise.
thing. No, they just want blood.
yeah.
If it ain't their blood, they don't care. They're not very picky. So
Mhm.
us disguising them probably would not help.
Laurel used the outfit not to disguise herself as a Redcap, but the same way you used your scuba suits. She knew how to turn it into her own scuba suit.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. She wasn't disguising herself as a Redcap. She didn't even really look like one. She looked like one. She looked like a suit made out of one.
Sure. It's water resistant stuff.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
We could perform experiments and tests later to possibly improve our suits and stuff, because we kind of need to make everything.
Yeah, nobody ever asked about it, so I never explained. But like, that's what happened there.
Yep. Here we go. We're gonna have
I
some
know
red
that.
cat soups, everybody. Oh boy.
No, I'm good being naked.
Are they good eating?
Are they?
Don't
we-
recommend it.
No, yeah, I wouldn't do
Unless you
that.
want like all of the hepatitis. If you want all of the hepatitis, sure, eat them up.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Alright,
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, if you
don't do
cook them
that.
well enough.
Not recommended.
All right. This disgusting water bug stuff aside,
I don't know if you can cook out hepatitis. I'm just
We should-
saying.
we should probably.
I don't know. It's
No,
usually.
no. Let's get back on the conversation of whether or not you can cook hepatitis out of a body. Let's.
I mean, can you?
Sweet Jesus.
If I boil a
pretty
tick
sure you
long
can.
enough, does
I
it
mean-
lose hepatitis? No, I'm done with this conversation.
I just finished it, you know. I mean, why would you want to eat a tick?
People eat blood pudding.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
not
that's different.
Oh my
hepatitis
gosh.
riddled blood pudding.
That's that's different.
Blood pudding
I
is,
think if
and
you cook
hold on, Zach, let me talk. If like blood pudding is from one animal, the
Oh.
Redcaps steal blood from everything. So it's not
So-
like one kind of blood you're worried about. They def have Hep C.
You wouldn't know. I mean, you wouldn't know where that blood's coming from. I assume.
Let's wait on this tangent real quick.
there we go. Clark's
According
back.
to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, hepatitis virus is not spread through the water.
Mm.
There we go. So it can be spread anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't want it.
Dang.
Don't eat, and if you want to eat them, fine. but
Contaminated
I don't know
after.
how to roleplay you having Hep C.
I would. Can we just not?
No, yeah, no, not needed.
No, not at all.
Yeah, don't give yourself an ailment. No.
So, anyways,
Quiet, please. Quiet, please. No. Stop it.
There, so Hep C's not an issue. It's probably some other blood-related illness.
I mean,
There.
don't you can make something up, but why?
I'm not creating Hep Z.
Yeah, no,
Good
no.
run. Oh, good. We're on the map. Okay, we're
No need.
progressing. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's go.
here
Let's
we
go.
go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're progressing. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Yeah, we just need to go talk to him, right?
Yes,
Yeah, this is like the conversation going on.
Let's go talk.
Okay.
What?
Let's
No.
go talk.
Yeah.
That went on longer than it needed to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
sorry.
Let's talk. Let's get to this. Yeah.
Let's go. So
Alright. So you guys show up, and Nicholas like has heard about you coming. Like I imagine at this point, the Wanderpus sounds like an old jalopy pulling up to the docks. Like, it hasn't been properly repaired. All three of you did the best you could. Like, it hasn't been properly repaired. It just fell 50 feet out of the sky after being spiked by the same tentacle that spiked it last time.
Let's be fair. I am good at percussion maintenance, and that's about it.
It's
So-
just like chuk, 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 chuk.
Yeah, so it's on like that one dune buggy in the old cartoons.
Yeah, like the chuk, 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 and then the
Yeah,
boom,
yeah.
pop, 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 and then
Yeah. That one, yeah.
everybody, the whole town's heard you coming. So Nicholas goes out to meet you, and he's just like, he meets you before, like, now you don't even make it all the way to his tower, like his lighthouse.
Oh yeah, damn, we just like meet up halfway.
And he sees you guys, and like, he sees Rainbow in a sling, and he's just like, that doesn't look too good for the Lockstitch Academy. I've heard some strange rumors lately.
Does it involve a giant tentacle that just try to smack the crap out of me?
Oh yeah, fuck the Lockstitch Academy. We're part of the Waterpus. Screw the Academy.
Wait,
I think
you do know the Lockstitch Academy is us, right?
yeah, the academy is where we just were.
Yeah, that's where. That's
No,
basic.
but no, like, but the Academy was also engaged in black market activity. The Waterpus was being used by the Academy.
This is true.
Mm.
Well,
But-
So Gemini has.
But
a
what
fuck the
have you
Academy
heard?
mentality now.
See, oh, that's my
What-
mistake. I usually
what
just
has Nicholas heard?
yes.
What-
What
yeah,
kind of
like-
things have you heard?
A couple of things. Namely,
Oh boy.
and most pressing, and you don't want to go to Pasteur, I can promise you that. There's a rumor going on that someone wearing your uniform was spotted the night that the princess died, or was assassinated. And King Reedy has really been looking for you guys.
That sounds
Oh.
like a problem.
A strange, your disappearance has not gone unnoted. But you helped this town, you helped Port Beacon, so I'm here to help you in whatever way I can, and I will keep your presence quiet for now. But please tell me you had nothing to do with the poor princess's death.
Well,
Of course not.
I know for a
No.
fact
I didn't.
we did.
Who is we? Like,
Us five and the captain for sure.
It's possible.
We've
somebody-
been on a I'm sorry. We've just been on a interesting journey. So, but we had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Chris, are there any more like information about this person who's using the suit? It could very well be that it.
oh, oh yeah. Go ahead and roll a 20-sider, and I'll tell you how much he knows.
Roll. Wrong button. Womp womp. You didn't know too much.
I was taking that first one right there, Gemini. I'm taking that 5.
Oh,
He
Yeah.
doesn't know anything extra, like, because like if one, he doesn't know the same amount for everybody, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like one person is better at convincing him what he knows.
Yeah, no, it's just that. Bad roll on my end. Sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't know much else about it. Just that like Peanut has gone missing, and the princess has clearly been assassinated in the town of Yoke, and in the city and country of Yoke, and Pasteur and Yoke are in a very violent war right now. You have once again started another war. Good job, party.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bad thing, isn't it?
Bad one.
also, if
Oh,
seeing somebody wearing one of our uniforms doesn't necessarily mean it was one of us.
Oh
No,
no,
if
that's
somebody
why they're not at war
wanted
with you
to-
yet.
Yeah.
but there's 130 of us. It could have
Right.
been any one of us.
So,
Folks.
it's mostly the disappearance. That's really.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
does he just want to
So we're
chat
probably gonna have
with
to go
us, or
Make a visit.
is he wanting death? That's
Going
a
and having
question.
a conversation with King Reed is probably a good idea at some point.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll put that
But
on
do-
our
Put it off
to-do list.
longer than necessary is just gonna raise suspicion more.
Yeah, but do we have
So-
anything to prove that what was going on? Like why, how we, like, do we have proof that it wasn't us and where
the
we were,
people who
what we
were-
were doing?
For the people who weren't here for what happened that particular day, is the party was trying to sneak in and save the princess, or like they thought they were trying to save the princess. She was really leading a uprising
Ooh.
against the yoke,
Oh,
the upper class. She was trying to eat the rich, and she was trying to help everybody to eat the rich. What in fact happened
He is the
was
witch.
very much the opposite. One of your members went rogue and cut her head off without the rest of the party being aware that that happened.
I don't think
And
it's
then-
fair to say that they went rogue. The actual incident is that there was a cloaked figure orchestrating this revolution, and through a series of unfortunate events, the character was uniquely placed to attack that cloaked figure and behead them in one shot.
Ah,
Which was unfortunate for King Reed's daughter, who was indeed the cloaked figure. However,
Oh.
no one, aside from the person who did it, technically in terms of like within the game, saw it happen. And that character got washed away and has not played another game. So officially, we don't actually know that we're responsible for that. But in terms of like meta, we are absolutely technically responsible for that.
yeah, like I said, it's 130 of us.
Also-
There's not
Shit happens.
a way to roll out everybody.
But as far as we know,
Also,
we are not
aside
responsible.
from Peanut and the players of that game, does anybody on the Wanderpus even know that any of that happened?
But serious doubts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that went wild. But yeah, you could all, like, without lying, say that you have no idea what happened there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't.
I can say with a clean conscience that none of us know what the hell happened.
Mm-hmm.
And Nicholas nods, and she's like, yeah, I mean, I would go talk to Reedy at some point. But you're here, and for what? And it's just like,
Leo points to poor Rainbow and her arm.
What? We had red.
That's one.
Let's talk about-
We have a couple of problems actually.
No, not too worried about the one. That's fine.
does this have to do with those strange red-capped creatures?
Mm-hmm.
He
Yes.
nods. He's just like,
Oh
We've
boy,
had-
does it.
we've had some interesting dealings. Like, I know you said you sealed that rift in the well, which, very first game, there was a rift in a well deep in the forest, and the Redcaps were coming out of it. You guys sealed that, and you killed all the ones that you found. And it's just like, there were a couple since you left. The villagers took it upon themselves to handle it, and we did. And he motions you into his, like, lighthouse. Come.
Okay.
I follow.
And his house is, like, the outside is super. There's so many mushrooms. There's just so many mushrooms everywhere.
Some zon mushrooms.
Yeah,
I love
those are all
Oh,
mushrooms.
Badger, 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 badger.
I mean, his honey badger.
Yeah, you already have the snake and the badger, like, good to go. As a matter of fact, the trifecta has been
The plan
achieved.
this whole
Gemini-
time.
on the way in, Gemini's asked Nicholas, like, on the way in, I asked Nicholas, like, hey, can you hook me up with some of the mushrooms at some point? Like, I'll trade for them or whatever. Some of those are excellent for cooking.
Oh, absolutely. He'll, like, give you mushrooms. Like, and he's just flat out said there. He's like, take what you want. And, like, and if you pick any of them, as soon as you pick them, you can see another one start growing in its spot.
Very fast growing.
Very,
I
very
would
fast.
love some mushrooms.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say we could just get like a couple of weeks of supplies here.
Oh yeah, the town will supply you as well. That's a very good idea to like stock up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I meant I just meant the mushrooms. But fuck it, yeah, town. We'll do that later.
Oh, in his little place, he asks you what's going on and have you learned anything. And you guys don't have to like do the talk. You can just quickly say, "We explain."
We explain.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
I'm about to say, 'cause I feel like I'm missing some things.
Can you tell me
Yeah.
what we explained to him though?
Yeah, I feel like we
Okay.
talked about it though.
So everything that's happened, he wants to know what have been your incidents with Redcaps. He wants to know how about the fight that just happened. Because now you know there are even more in this world. You killed all the ones that hit the land, but I told you there was a bunch underwater, and they don't care about the water. They can swim forever. So those ones will hit land eventually, just for the record.
Oh fuck, we have no idea how many were underwater.
How many were there? So, I mean, I know Clement probably would have been.
Seven hit the land. Like 7 hit the land. I am gonna guess probably a couple dozen.
Oh no.
That's a lot. So yeah, they're gonna have to let them know that they keep showing up through these rifts. So like every time they get rid of one, there's like 10 more that are just like escaping. It's
I
tremendous.
also probably mentioned that there's probably maybe a few more, handful, dozen. Like they're around. Maybe.
So do we have a plan? Like, do you have a way of tracking them down?
Well, we know the rift to get to the main one. Well, the biggest one that we found, at least. Hopefully they don't get any bigger than that one, because otherwise that's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Yeah, so I feel like we know where they like the area where they were coming from. So I mean, we could keep an eye on see it like this. I think we'd be able to spot if they got any further and if they got bigger, they'd be easier to see.
Once we also get our supplies and all of our things started back coming in, there's also a pretty good chance somebody,
We also know
not me,
dimension
I'm
that's-
a carpenter, but I'm sure somebody can build something to track them down or to even draw them so we can kill them then.
Yeah, lure them in.
Something to track them down.
Yeah, I personally can't build it. I could help, but I can always try.
And he's just like, he like puts a finger up and he's just like, maybe. And now we're gonna go upstairs. He's just like, follow me upstairs.
Alright.
Okay.
We follow up the stairs.
It wended about 3 steps up.
I already knew you guys were gonna follow him up the stairs. Your tokens are already here.
Sorcery.
And he's just like, these crystals, for anybody who wasn't in the second game that we played, everybody discovered fairies that brought crystals from another world and sold them to the mafia.
Oh.
Was that the session with the big flood and the giant
What's the
crocodile
session with
thingy?
the giant crocodile? Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. So I am somewhat familiar, but it's been a while.
This the second floor is nothing but ground. There's no like tile. Well, there's tile, but it's underneath like the dirt. This room smells so funky.
Oh god.
It's just like this is just an open window, but the room smells of just mushrooms and like these are very large mushrooms around this room.
It smells like home.
So Leo is reeling at this, but he is trying his best to keep a straight face.
I'd say Clement is loving it. He's like, "Oh, this looks nice."
Yeah, this is suddenly very strong, and he is like, oh. But crystals, fairies,
Gemini's
mafia,
walking around taking notes about all the mushrooms.
That is very, very important info about these crystals.
and this is a skull of the first water bear that you guys found.
Oh, creepy.
Like
They have bones.
they only in their heads.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
still unsettling that they even have bones, but okay.
Okay.
These weird looking things. They
It's
have one. Oh.
more chitin than it is like traditional R bones.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Like, it's an exoskeleton, but
That makes sense.
it's then covered by a mass of fleshy, just gelatinous flesh.
Ooh, disgusting.
Yeah, it's very gross.
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Yes, Gardeline. We are fighting giant water bear things.
Yes.
They are disgusting.
Blood water bears like this.
Fine.
No. Yeah, blood with blood.
Bears.
Yeah, blood bears. There you go. The liquid. Bears.
Yeah, it's just they're very, very gross. Please stop thinking about eating them.
Yeah, no, don't.
But it's just like blood pudding.
They're not like gummy bears. Don't.
Oh
It's
my
actually
god,
pretty-
I bet they are like gummy bears.
Jesus
Blood.
Christ.
Blood flavored gummy bears. Delicious.
One more
It
time,
almost-
so everybody in the chat can see it one more time. Like, this is what a red cap looks like.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't nom that.
Bloody
Don't
Don't
bears.
suck on it.
Oh, God.
Don't coat it in chocolate and eat it.
So their claws are kind of
Delicious.
like. Now picture their claws like Tostitos
Yeah.
scoops. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay.
Or like trowels. They will cut you with those, and if they give
hate
time, they
that.
will stuff their claws in their mouths and drink your blood that way.
It
But they
feels
would much
happy,
prefer-
but no.
They'd much prefer getting like either your whole face in their mouth, which can expand to a bit large enough area that they can swallow you whole if they are big enough.
I just want to pop them.
That's
Yeah.
not starring or anything.
The first one that they fought, they did pop. They just shattered
Oh,
it.
good. Oh, good. Don't pop like I was gonna say, don't pop them like candy. They're not candy.
And no, we're not talking about the red cap, like goblins and stuff like that. D&D, no, not that one, Gardeline.
No, I wouldn't be fighting goblins. I'd probably be fighting.
I'm just,
Goblins
no,
would be.
it's Gardeline on the chat. He's talking about red caps. And he's like, no,
Yeah.
not those red caps.
Okay.
Very
was
different red
thinking-
cap.
I was thinking of Redcap. Sure. For sure.
So
Yeah, me too.
Three-
Me too.
3 of you are engineers. 1 of you is a demolition expert, and 1 of you is a anthropologist for food. I imagine if you all make rolls right now, trying to like engineer a way of like locating red caps, all of the tools that you have are right here and necessary. That's a very bad roll for poor Zach there, or Gemini.
Very.
D20, right?
Yeah.
Yep, D20. So we
Okay.
got 1 very bad failure, 2 passes.
Choice on my end. So it's tough,
choice.
and also so 3 passes, a tough choice, and a fail.
All I know is they eat blood, so.
Roll your trash, trash
Reroll-
man.
Talent plate
Roll your
reroll.
trash, Gemini.
Roll your trash. Jesus
okay.
Christ.
There you go.
Much
4
better.
successes and a tough choice.
Okay, so the tough choice is this can be like you've created it. What do you guys want this device to look like? You have access to any amount of like things that you want. He has tons of little tools. All the wood in the world is outside. Like they've got other tools that you can reshape into a device.
I mean, that thing's big enough. We could probably just make like a harpoon gun and just shoot a harpoon into it, and you'll be stuck in there forever.
We're not looking for the big guy. You
I feel
guys,
like-
like,
Oh,
the plan is to try to
What
find a
about
way
Device?
of locating the little ones.
Yeah, we're making a locator.
I feel like
Oh!
the device should look like a mushroom.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
mean, I
Make
was
it look
also
like a
thinking, like,
mushroom.
Yeah, I mean, I was also thinking like a metal detector. Yeah, mushroom. Make it a mushroom. Give it a mushroom.
I
Well,
was
let's
thinking dragon radar.
Yeah, it's like a mushroom-shaped dragon radar situation.
Yeah, I was thinking something like that would be cool, like a radar. Yeah.
Just at the button. Oh
Stop pushing
no.
Oh
A
God.
mushroom would. I don't know.
The mushroom stalk is like the pedestal for it, and then
Yeah.
the mushroom
the-
cap is what we look at.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like the little spots. If we see spots on the mushroom, it's like, oh, there's one.
Yep.
Okay.
See, Alan knows.
We already have the icon for this thing, and we just like make it a little bit more mushroomy.
Yeah. See?
Extra screw.
All right,
There.
so, all right. Now here's the tough choice.
Okay. What you got? What you gonna throw at me?
Oh
What you
no.
You're gonna
Because-
need a. You can either make it as it is, and it'll work okay, like 5 out of 6 successes. No,
Okay.
4 out of 5 successes. That's pretty good. Or you can
Or-
make it better. You can make it like not perfect. A perfect would have been a couple of 20s thrown in there.
Oh. Womp womp.
Okay,
You
but
can
what's
make
the
it-
downside?
You can make it better by going and capturing a live redcap right now.
I got it. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's go do it.
We bought a bunch. I suppose one more would be okay. Yeah, we'll
Give it a sample.
we'll try to catch one.
I know one
Question.
way to at least find one, if it's nearby. We just gotta bleed a bit.
So it has to be alive, right?
Anything that's
Yeah.
If there's one
It,
near,
it needs to be a live one, so we gotta make sure not to kill it.
Are you suggesting chumming the water?
That was legitimately the
absolutely.
exact phrase that I was thinking of in my head. I was like, alright, guess we're gonna go chum the water.
Do keep in mind we'll probably get more than one.
I was
If we
going
do
to
that.
suggest a net, but then its tentacle can still get through the net, and that sounds
I
like
don't
a
know.
problem.
I don't know this Annette.
They have claws. They will break nets without much issue, really.
Well,
Oh.
if you use a net properly, you can restrain their arms.
I mean, what if? I don't know. Do we have like a
Just every-
solid container to use?
I just kind of liked everybody using like old lady names out of nowhere. Annette, Lucille. It's amazing.
That
I need
first
you to,
that
like,
first one you said I
not-
had to look out the that first one you said I had to look out the door because I thought Ma said something.
You need to, like, not encourage him by laughing, is all I'm saying. It
Oh,
won't
there.
end.
Ooh, you have been called out.
So rude.
so can we
Alright.
name the mushroom radar Bernice?
It's not very mushroomy. Like you gotta hit me with a mushroom pun / old lady name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
Okay.
Truffles.
Truffles.
Yeah, that sounds more like a pet.
If you know a lady named Truffles, I will fucking.
It's from Chowder.
Oh, I
That's
don't
the-
know.
God damn
That's
it.
the name of the fucking old lady fairy.
Oh yeah, it's actually like okay, that exists. I don't like Chowder, but that does exist. I remember her.
I have no
didn't
idea
know her
what you
name.
guys are talking about.
It was a show on Cartoon Network.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember her, so she
So-
exists.
Where would we say we're going to chum the water? Right outside this town?
No, let's not. put
No,
the
we need to
people
do
at
it
risk.
away from town.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
Let's not put the people at risk again.
I mean, where would they be? Would they still be in the general area where they were, or are they like farther away?
Yeah, I mean, we could go. If you guys are thinking about like going coastal, if you're not doing it in the ship, if you're just gonna chum the
No,
water
that's
and send it
not
out, you can
That's
go
a-
the coastal. There's a beach. We know there's a beach because you guys have been there.
Beach episode part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Can't do the. What did I just say
what the fuck?
about making Bobert into a fucking supervillain? He
wanna
legitimately
make him
sold
into-
property on that beach. We cannot go to that beach that he sold property on and infest it.
Well, what about the ship? You said we could probably find
All
one
we
on the
gotta-
ship.
And do you have any idea how you would capture one?
How big are they?
without- normally person size.
Can we get a giant
We
burlap
could-
sack and just stuff it in there?
Oh no, burlap sack's not gonna work. We would need like
Why
an
not?
actual cage or something, because it has claws. It can cut through it.
Have you ever tried to cut
It
through
does
burlap?
It has Tostitos claw scoops.
Yeah.
Tostitos scoop claws.
Have you ever tried to cut through burlap?
I mean, if it's
It's
cutting through
tough.
different kinds of flesh, it can definitely cut through some burlap.
We'll need to build something
do
to
like a
contain it
cage.
first.
Yeah,
Or
maybe we should do
If-
that.
Yeah, but say if their claws can cut into the bone, I feel like a sack ain't gonna do much. That's some
No,
strong ass
yeah.
plot.
I mean, like, yeah, no, like, unless we, like, can, like, add code or something that'll make it, like, fucking hard and not able to test the route, but I think that's
Or is it
cool.
probably suggesting that we just grapple it? Because we have.
Oh, I
four
can always
sticks.
grapple it, but I can't hold. There's a chance that I couldn't hold onto it with my tail all the way to bring it back, like to do what we need to with it. So we still need to build something
How
to
about
keep
a
it contained.
You don't want to risk
giant
getting
kettle.
stuck, so.
Like just the biggest kettle we can find.
If
Yeah,
they
let's
are,
think of something like
Drop
that.
on top of them.
Let's.
if
This is all great hypothetical
If they're-
conversations. And oh, sorry. One second for me, Zach. Is the plan to bring one to land?
Oh.
Because you guys don't have any of your little ships anymore.
Oh, so
Yes.
we can't. Oh, so
Yeah,
we
I
have
was
no.
thinking we were gonna bring
have
it to
no
land.
ocean. Yeah, we
Yeah,
have no ocean.
we'll have
plan.
to.
Yeah,
You have
I-
Yeah,
That's what I was
you have
thinking
no,
already.
You could. I'm just saying, like, I was given the option that if you guys want to try to, like, swim out and grab one, that's an option. It's risky. It's crazy dangerous. They are better than you underwater, for
That
sure.
sounds terrible.
No, why would
I
we do
already
that?
have a
Yeah,
hurt
yeah,
arm.
no,
I'm not
sure.
doing that.
I mean, no, I was thinking we were gonna lure him to land.
Yeah.
I was just making sure. I was literally, like, that was it. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if they're talking about land or not. So,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, because
Yeah.
like if we build something to contain it, and then we lure it to land, and then like I said, I can use my tail to grapple it because I can't use my arm, and put it in that container, and then do what we need to do.
Alright, I'm gonna
Yeah.
move us here. Now, I'm gonna point out places that we know we have seen Redcaps. There have definitely been some Redcaps at the Lockstitch Academy right here. Now, also, and you know there are some in the water in the area right now as we speak. That
That's good.
said, you also know that if you decide to chum the water, there's a very good chance that the big one is gonna
Oh
sense
yeah,
that
no.
and try to come through. I'm just giving you the heads up of things that you would know. This is not like a spoiler situation. Your
Mhm.
characters would remember this.
Mhm.
Now, we have seen them at Beacon Point. That's where you are right now. Little bit dangerous due to like the fact that this town has been inundated multiple times with them, and the civilians are kind of terrified of them.
I'd rather not do that
You
again.
alternately, this is the first thing I said. Down here is the beaches where we had the beach party and sold
said no
some
to
sand
that.
castles to Bobert.
Yeah.
That's if we do that.
Yeah. That turns into supervillain territory, and
So the one that causes the least amount of trouble to other people is the one that would potentially cause trouble to ourselves.
Yes.
Oh.
But then again, I would like to point out that none of you like Bobber.
Well,
Yeah, but I
no,
mean,
but
nothing against those people though. But Bobber himself.
we don't want to mess with the people that are already living there, and it's better not
It's
to
not
make the
them,
problem
so.
worse than it already is.
Yeah.
And
Can we
already
go?
made that worse.
Can we
what
go
if-
ask Bobert if we can get permission for? Even though we don't like him, can we go ask him if it's something that we can do? That way we can have permission instead of just pissing him off.
He's not gonna. He's not going to. We are already.
But we
not.
can try.
Yeah,
There's
we
a such
just
thing as a
ruined his-
die roll.
I have a question
Yeah, as the
for
captain just said, we just ruined his plan.
Go ahead, Zach. what were you
Yes,
saying?
but we can still try. It's still better than
What if
going there behind his
we
back
go-
and
I mean, I would rather just not go there,
Because-
but you know,
you
Yeah,
have
let them
you
handle
have
it.
So many
searching.
people. 1 second. Zach,
Yeah.
you go.
Go.
What?
Go ahead and say what you're
Okay,
saying, Zach.
what if we chum the water? What if we chum the water near the Lockstitch Academy, but not not close enough to the rift that? So basically, it might take a little longer, but we wait for the small redcaps.
that
to
would be
make
the
landfall
beach. That would be the
nearby.
that would be the beach location.
Oh, I
that
don't mean
would-
down there, but
Can we go to the one that's a bit north instead? If it's close enough,
So-
is what he means.
Something
Like around up here or something.
And you guys can try, sure. Yeah.
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 So
Okay.
I have a question real quick.
Okay.
Nicholas, have you heard of these guys appearing anywhere else besides the 3 places?
Unfortunately, I haven't.
Nicholas?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
Is,
I
is
think.
your name actually Nicholas?
Yeah, my real name is Nicholas. That's why I'm like yes.
I fucked it up. Nicholas. Dr. Torch, if you will.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I didn't know your
Sorry.
real name. That's really funny.
Sorry about that. That's why I was so confused. I'm like,
But anyways, yeah, the doctor.
Hi.
The good.
You know what? Roll a 20-sided for me. A 1 will give you nothing bad is gonna happen. We're not gonna like open a rift. Thankfully, but
Hey, don't worry, we found him. Okay.
let's see if he has heard of anything else. He has not.
Oh.
He's never heard of any more of them.
Okay.
You guys telling him that about the other ones is the most he's heard.
Mm.
Well, the way I see it is, the beaches are down here, right? I don't know how to ping the thing.
Oh, you can just. Oh, sorry. Click the map, and it should ping it. Like click and hold. Like click and hold the mouse.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
So the beaches were down here, right?
There's also some to the north, if that's the plan.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's probably our best thing of option, because we know that they've at least spread to up here. So
we can go a bit closer.
yeah, if we go further north, it would be further away from things that we don't want.
Oh, to be a blissfully unaware dog man covered in mushrooms living on an island in a lighthouse.
Yeah. That's a life.
But do we know what is up north? Like, is it
Okay,
just
what is
bare,
up there?
empty beaches? Does it belong to anybody? What do we know about that
The
area?
last time you'd seen those beaches, they are mostly considered off limits because they were the territory of a vastly dangerous pirate
Mm-hmm.
that made their like if there was like buried treasure situation. Oh, somebody's fan is going la.
Sorry.
I'm
That is
going
really
crazy. Okay.
Put yourself on push to talk for a moment. That'd be great. I don't want you to turn off your fan again. Very hot. There was a vastly dangerous pirate in that area, represented by those tentacles right there
Mm.
on the map, that it was said to have made her home base in those islands and buried like their treasure, and it was considered haunted, so a lot of people don't go there.
Mm.
So we ready to make some new enemies?
I mean, I'm good with seeing what's over there though, if we can.
Because north would be north here would be a good way to not get the current people in any more danger.
Mm.
We might get whatever haunted spirits are in there mad at us, but you know, such is life in the Wanderpus. We make enemies like dime a dozen.
I'm on
mean-
DC real quick and move myself to push to talk.
Ah. So I mean, I'm all for going a bit more north.
All right. So
It depends on the rest of the group. though.
Yeah, I'm good with that too. I mean, I figure it's a chance.
Yeah.
all right. So
Cap-
let's move you guys
Captain,
down
permission?
here. Oh, I'm pretty sure the captain gave you permission. Let me give it
I
to
also
Nicholas
had a
here.
thought on
Wait, oh. Go away, everybody. Go away.
Okay. Oh no.
a thought on how to contain a living redcap.
Again.
Do we know like how wet are they?
I mean,
They're probably gonna come out the water very slippery.
yeah,
Mm.
out of the water, they're going to be quite slippery.
Well, because I think if they are a lot like actual like water bears, we could dehydrate one and it would be alive but unable to do anything.
Oh, if only Lurid was playing this game. Lurid has a weapon that would actually work very well.
Oh.
Uh,
Hmm.
You cannot butter the tentacles. Says
Oh,
Nika for
hello
some reason.
again.
All right, I am back.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's see.
They are sentient, so Bitter Gift would not work on them, just for the record. Bitter Gift is the ability that gives sentience to something that is normally considered just like an animal. Like if you used it on a rat, it would become a completely sentient rat. But like all of the Redcaps are actually intelligent. They're not just mindless things. So if you left one alone long enough, and the more blood it gets, the smarter it gets. So the queens are very smart in their own right. They're kind of like the fucking Borg.
Before you go putting your blood and coming towards that way, I may have a different option that may work before you go with self-mutilation.
We're not just gonna throw B in the water.
Wait. I just had an idea. If the Redcaps are intelligent, we can have the captain recruit one.
Yeah, could we just recruit? Yeah.
I'm actually gonna kind of tell you no on that one. That one's just
It legitimately
that's
will
a
not
fucking
work.
no.
Okay.
The condition for that ability is that they must not be hostile towards me.
And the Redcaps are hostile towards the world.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
what if
so-
we can just... Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Never mind.
okay.
I could
So-
sway one, but no.
Also, talent gifted a
Make it
battering
not
ram.
hostile.
Do with that what you will.
Alan gifted a buttering gram. It's amazing. Just goat butter for everyone.
Just get butter?
If folks are ready to try to catch it, I could attempt to draw one out.
Did we get a giant cauldron to drop it on the thing?
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are planning on capturing this thing.
I mean, we can knock it out without.
Well, I have an idea. My thought process is to have one of the two people who know how to freeze things to freeze it, and then we put the pot on it, and then we just bring the cauldron to them.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
But how are we getting it to the thing? Because just a little bit of blood in the water is probably not going to do it because they're not
That's where
right here.
That's where I was going to come in.
All right.
I'm going to attempt a spell I've never used before. It is sigil. I can draw a sigil and draw a specific creature. That being our Redcaps that we're looking for, and I can have the effect make it so that the water bears will go to the location that the sigil is until I decide to cancel.
That's a fucking smart ability use right there.
Thank you. So Leo's gonna start drawing on the sand to make the sigil. Let me know once everybody is ready, and I'll draw the red cap. Leo is waiting for everyone's approval before he continues.
I will be on standby.
Also,
with-
I have an ability called Wild Font. If it could help as well, I have an ability called Wild Font, which lets me touch a container holding food, water, or oil, and it basically creates an excess amount of
Oh yeah, I do
whatever's in
too.
there. So if I had a little container of blood, we could make a huge amount of blood.
Yeah, if you two combine these, like, if you guys all combine these abilities, then I will give you that this is just going to succeed.
Yeah, I would also help with the wild one.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so you guys are pouring blood into the water, like magically made blood, and...
Do you want me to roll?
No. You don't need to roll, because the three of you are putting your abilities
okay.
together. And I'm fine, like, the three of you using abilities to do this negates any need for a roll.
Let me bring my adventure points down to 6.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, that's how you do it.
Yeah, progress.
Gotta work together.
Okay, so the sigil is currently doing.
Gross.
No. Oh, there we go. No.
Alright, so yeah, somebody roll me a 20-sider, and you guys are aiming for just to get 1. That is the plan. That is what a 20 means. You get 1 weakened 1 here.
We got 6. You got tough choice.
6. Oh no, at 6 I knew how many were coming.
6 of them?
No. 8 of them.
Oh, damn.
8 smaller ones.
Okay.
I will give you a tough choice. Would you guys like to deal with 8 small ones, each one only has 1 HP, or would you like to fight a 4 big ones, each one that has 4 HP. Remember, the goal is to not kill them, so...
Yeah, see what you mean. And if it has 1 HP, freeze will just kill every single one on sight.
I would allow it to not,
Oh,
but...
okay.
Unless
Mm.
So, 4 big ones or 8 small ones. Just keep in mind, the 8 small ones have 1 HP each, so we're dealing with 8 HP. If we deal with the 4 big ones, we're essentially dealing with 16 HP.
Yes.
So it's either more enemies
Yeah.
or double the HP.
What is the? Let me read the freeze ability, right? Because if I remember correctly,
Like
it's fine.
like 8
Yeah.
1 HP, we might be able to handle easier with our combined might, and because 4 big ones, that sounds like big damage, and that sounds painful.
And remember, the little ones can become the big ones if you guys fuck up.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
But it's either that or we have 4 that are already big. Like if we already did fuck up,
Yeah, they can get bigger.
that's another thing.
Mm.
So personally, I'm voting for option 1, lots of smalls. That's my
Yeah,
option.
I'm okay
That's my
with the
vote. I don't know
smaller
about the
ones.
rest.
Yeah, I'm okay with the smaller ones.
yeah.
Alright, so we
Yeah.
got 8 little guys coming.
Here we go.
Okay, 1 second here.
Are they bunched together, or are they like come in like a little bit different pace?
As soon as they are showing up proper, Leo cancels out the sigil because he doesn't want any more showing up.
Alright,
Mm.
solid idea.
So, on the freeze thing, the way it reads, the second ability doesn't do any damage, and that would take one of them out of the equation, and then you could use the
Yeah.
the zero cost ability to do 1 damage to everything else.
Okay, yeah. Like I guess we could do that. 'Cause I would also be using the freeze. So.
Alright, so here they come. They are pretty spread out. Well, cool air, creating a freezing
yeah.
wind, swirling around nearby creatures or objects. Freeze a nearby creature. Right. So, alright, so which one are you shooting with your freeze damage, your beam of freeze on?
Should we shoot either this one or this one? Because they're the most furthest out. I imagine they would be the best options. Yeah, like one of those 2.
I think this one's closest to the ship.
Oh yeah, that works too.
The one at the top's closest to the
Yeah.
ship.
That's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
So
That
you're
one.
both gonna freeze it up.
It's just, please do roll me a 20-sided so I can
Right.
see if things go terrible for it, though.
Okay. Just one, or
14.
Just the one is fine. That's perfectly
Okay.
fine. It goes as planned.
okay?
Nothing extra happens, but this one up here is frozen. Let me put the little icon on it so we all know that this one is frozen. Little blue dot. Oh, look at him. Look at him in
Chili
his
bar.
blue dot.
Oh, chili bear.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
but now, how are we
Wait,
dealing with the others?
Hey, now we have an actual fight on the hand. Since I haven't used this yet, I will use my declare invocation, and I will target this one over here to immediately make a successful attack to get rid of this. Let me click the ability so you can see it.
Also because
Declare. Oh wait, how do I click it so that you can
because
see it?
I'm down to 4 AP, I'm playing an AP shot card.
Okay. Excellent.
Wait, how do I make it so that you can see the description? What's the button?
You should just be able to click the die right next to it. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'm taking the top option, which allows me to immediately make a successful basic attack.
Okay. Yeah, you
And-
just. What's it look
Yeah,
like?
He's basically he's gonna take cause we have guns, right?
They're
so he
trained
would-
ones, but they'll kill these things just fine. The needle
exactly.
going into them will kill them.
Exactly. Considering he doesn't want to throw his spear and potentially lose it, he's going to just shoot it.
Toast
started
also
accepting
played
what it
AP shot, by the way.
Who did?
Toast also played the AP shot.
Oh shit.
Also,
shot?
Talon, thank you for purchasing more cards.
Thanks
Uh-oh.
for buying the packs.
course, the puzzle has chaos plan. Dun, dun.
Excellent. So this one's dead. Boop.
I have
Uh-oh.
an attack.
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
I have a thing called charge.
All right. Just gonna charge at him under the water. You lock your gaze at a nearby destination, summoning all of your strength. You will through any foes in your path. All right. So
What's your dangerous path you go?
yeah. So like yeah. Go ahead and touch the marker and draw me a path. Like, is it like this? Is this what you're planning on doing?
When they mean the charge, they probably want you to move like a straight line as
I
opposed
think
to.
they want you to do a straight line, but like so, like you can move yourself. Like if you want to do like this, you could. Not that one.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm moving around Gemini.
Yeah.
That's not you.
Yeah, and then moving straight down.
Okay, that's fine. Like
yeah,
so.
I was like, what?
Barrel through.
I was moving the wrong one. I forgot to move the cashews. So you trying to take out these 4?
Just barrel straight through them. Ah.
All right, that sounds like a thing.
Okay.
Roll me a 20-sider, please, and let's see if it works.
Thankfully, it's not too deep in the water. Ooh.
That was a 1.
Ooh.
I thought it was a 1.
I did too.
I was so pumped.
I was so scared.
We're just gonna dog pile him, and all of them get really strong.
Oh God, horror.
I just.
So these 4 just got bum rushed.
Mm-hmm.
Or poor GM doesn't get to do anything fun.
Aw.
Excuse you. What was the giant tentacle arm at the start of the session?
That
True.
was somebody rolling a 1.
Oh.
Or somebody
what's that?
forcing a 1.
Yeah,
I
I was
mean-
gonna say, well, the fourth one. But it's...
That was still entertaining for the DM.
It
It caused chaos.
All right,
I
so
don't-
you down here, and Rainbow and Tengu foes this guy.
No bubble stuff.
So what do we got, Rainbow and Clementine? What are your plans?
For these 2.
I just want to focus on getting the one that we froze to where we need to get it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
Safely.
okay, I was gonna do that too.
Alan
So I
just
guess,
played the opener of
because-
I'm
cards.
gonna take care of that.
It's,
Talon.
Wait, what?
A very scary card just got played.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Well, there you go. We got
No.
you got your chaos. Go.
I mean, yeah, let's just get that thing to where we gotta get it before someone else.
It's not too late.
Absolutely. I'm
Oh,
with
okay.
you. And
Okay.
I mean, as long as the person who froze it doesn't leave its like area, it will stay frozen forever.
Okay, well, I'm.
yeah, you don't want it to get like
Get washed up on the.
Taken. Taken into the.
Yeah, I can freeze it again if need be, but I mean,
Yeah, let's put it in the ship.
yeah, let's go.
So Lemontine is putting it in the ship.
Oh, I was going to.
Or is Rainbow gonna
Yeah.
Because I'm I'm the one
Yeah, you
with the
can.
hurt arm, so I thought it would be better because my rolls are not as good right now.
That
For
does
me
make
to do it.
perfect sense.
put? Oh, I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
use your tail to drag him in.
I
Oh, wait,
mean,
no,
I'm
but
gonna
you
use
need
my
your tail to
tail, but yeah, I
Yeah.
can use my tail is long enough that I can grab
yeah,
it
I'm
and
just
go
gonna
take it to
spot
the
them
ship.
just in case it doesn't like defrost or anything. 'Cause I can
Go
freeze
ahead.
it again.
Let's go ahead and
If
roll me
need
that 20-sider. Talon, things are about to happen. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Right as we get rid of these water bears, like, all right, we're done. No, we're not.
Oh.
You want me to roll a 20?
Yes, please, just to see how well
Okay.
you did it. Like, I'm sure you got
Oh,
it
God.
done.
Yeah, I'm just spotting. Keep in mind.
Oh, an 8. So we got a tough choice. Your tough choice will be you can get it into the water, and you can get it without a problem, but it's going to take you an extra turn. You're going to have to roll one more time because you got pulled a little bit too far into the water, so swimming's going to be a bit tricky because your arm's a bit of a problem. So the swimming's going to be hard. Or you can get it inside the ship, but your tail has like warmed it up enough. Oh no.
So either we wake this thing up or you take an extra roll.
Yes. Either you're gonna have to roll again next in a turn, or it's gonna be awake in the ship, and the crew has to deal with it in there.
And hopefully not murder it.
No, but considering this low HP, it's better for me to take an extra turn
Okay.
or extra
So-
roll.
We're gonna put you out here, You got pulled out a little bit. So... No, we'll deal with that in a second.
So we're just missing Lementine's turn, and then Chaos shall ensue.
Yes, basically.
Oh,
So
okay.
Lementine, you're up. Oh, Clementine, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like the fact you keep
Clementine.
calling him Lemon Time.
I'm like, I mean, it could be a nickname. He's fine with it. He loves lemons. But I mean, what can I do? Like, it's out there. I mean, there's still 2 there, right?
Yep, those 2 are still there, and they're a little bit closer. Let me move them a little bit closer.
Okay, yeah, we're like I see him. But...
There we go.
Right. Let's see. I mean, could I use the freeze again, but the 0 HP, like,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to do that just with a 1 HP. I mean, how would I do that? Would I just use it?
Yeah, just go ahead and make a roll, and we'll see if you based on how
Okay.
high the roll is, we'll see if they died.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 is perfectly fine to get them both. So yeah, you freeze them just straight to death, like they just die.
Okay. Cool. Got him.
In the distance, you guys hear sounds that you wouldn't recognize. Like, it sounds a lot like your own ship. Like, it's a very metal sound, like, not like heavy metal, like, playing. But we would recognize the silhouettes as, like, World War I style battleships. You know what I'm talking? Like, here, let me just make this. Boom.
What is that?
Where is it?
It's off the coast. It's quite a distance off, but it's like a giant battleship, and there's a bunch of them, and each one is like at fully military outfit, like not like Lamias or Nagas, just like fucking all armed to the teeth with weapons. These ships have cannons that put all of your cannons that were ever on your ship to shame.
We should go.
Like,
Yeah, we should take care of this.
Help!
yeah.
I'm stuck in the water.
Oh.
yeah, so Rainbow has to make one more roll to get out of the water and onto the ship. So please go ahead and make that roll. All of these guys are nice and dead now, which is a plus, I guess.
Yay! And now we gotta get in the ship and fucking run.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Oh,
Another tough choice.
a tough choice for Rainbow here. Unless there's somebody that can like has the thing to boost it up one more level, then we can.
Please, somebody.
It would take 2 though, right? It would take 2 points because it's got to be 11.
By 1.
Oh, is it 10 still a tough choice?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it goes from 11.
Let's break out the roll breakdown. Yeah, 10 is still a tough choice. So we need the 20 or the reroll. Otherwise, it's tough choice again.
All right, so here's your tough choice. And if somebody wants to play a card, that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, the tough choice is these ships will see you and the crew, but you will get the water bear onto the ship just fine. Or it wakes up and attacks you, and you guys are gonna have to fully refreeze it. Like, you're gonna have to start from ground zero with it. You're gonna lose 2 HP. You will be in the water. It will be trying to get free. It's gonna be much harder to get it from this one, to get this one done.
You know what? I have a make it 20 card. I'm playing the card.
All right. All right, so
We're playing the card.
stealthily as fuck, you dodge it. You manage to get it onto the ship. Everything's great.
Oh,
And you're able
thank
to
goodness.
take the thing back to Nicholas. Like, no need to roll for the 20 gets you guys stealthily out of there and back to Nicholas.
Question though, the ship.
Yeah.
Were there anything we could glean from it from the distance aside from the cannons upon cannons upon cannons?
It looks so much like what Corsica keeps going on and on and on about how they're like back in where I'm from, like the guns look like this. Back where I'm from, the military dresses like this.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's a Corinthian ship. Just
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
It
Oh,
is.
so that's something we'll have to tell Corsica.
Oh no, he
Yeah.
see them.
Oh yeah, that's true. Corsica
Everybody in
probably
the ship sees it too. Like I will show you on the map. There are 3 ships that arrived.
Yeah.
They arrived
Oh,
out of this giant rift up here.
so what you're saying is Corsica is out there like doing flips, like, oh my goodness, it's my ships, my peoples. Yeah, I'll be there in a bit. So is Corsica excited or concerned? Who knows? I'm guessing Corsica's excited.
But yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is it a good thing?
It isn't. It probably isn't, but
Yeah. I was like,
but Corsica's probably still excited, despite it not being a good thing.
I mean, when did good things happen to our crew?
That is also true. All right, so we
At
made it.
least once.
Giant. Well, see, good things happen when the captain's playing. That's the rule. But all right. All jokes aside, so we got the thing back into the ship. We did not get seen by the giant warships. We're not gonna die.
No. Right now, you guys are safe. The giant warship is still like
mission
figuring
accomplished, right?
things out.
For now.
Yeah.
All right.
And so we got.
Yep, and we got our frozen water bear. So we caught one.
And like Nicholas just grabs it and she's like, excellent, and he just throws it in this pot.
Oh,
Nice.
okay. Leo take the steps back because that thing probably just splashed.
I mean, yeah,
See, I told you could cook it.
Clement's just right in there looking at it.
Highly doubt he's. What are you doing?
He's cooking him.
Like
No,
people-
I can't.
it's very gross for quite a while, and then like it does pop.
Oh,
Just for the record, it pops in there, and it's just like
Clement's just fascinated.
Leo,
It's
visibly-
absolutely gross.
Leo
gonna
visibly
try to
red.
not throw up.
Yeah, that's what Leo's trying not to do right now.
he
that
takes your
was-
new like weird
Gemini.
mushroom.
So many notes.
He takes your weird
Ugh.
mushroom thing, like your new
Mhm.
thing, and plants it in the in his dirt, and draws a little sigil around it, and just starts dropping the soup, the now soup, into the water, and the mushroom thing grows a little bit bigger, and then starts to light up, and it's just like, good, this is keyed to the Redcaps now. So now you guys are able to go back to the other world, hunt down all the Redcaps that you need, and this has been successful, with the exception of opening up a giant rift with like, not sure if good guys, not sure if bad guys situation.
Technically,
True.
be 2 rips.
Okay.
Because then we got that mess with the next velocity we still gotta deal with giant squid hand. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, this can work. We could use it over there. Then once we're done there, we could fix things here.
Yeah, you'll be able to like locate where they are, and I mean, if you learn how to use this well enough, locate where they're coming from.
Nice. Okay.
Leo is probably going to spend a lot of time, while not stuck repairing, researching on trying to improve this, and possibly making more. Because I feel
definitely.
like,
Quote,
and I feel
Yeah,
like
Clement
having
would
just
try to help
one,
them too if
This is
the captain wants to help.
yeah, because having just the one is just asking for it to get lost. Like we lose pretty much everything. So, so we have our tool, and then the next session people get to go hunting.
And well, the next game is trying to find Vatna, the
Oh,
giant
right.
moth.
It's still missing.
But that next game is very exciting for me because on September 25th we will be playing another game, and Leto will be playing that one.
I'm very excited for Leto to
Like-
actually play.
I'm about to say, are they? Question.
I mean, it's honestly a good point.
Like that
Like,
one's gonna be.
Like I've heard that many times. I have been fooled before.
Guess so.
There'll probably be
I'm
one more
lying.
slot for that. There'll probably be a slot for that one because we got Leto and Lurid. Lurid already pre-signed up for that one, and then the captain will be playing.
I hit Marcus up. I don't have a response yet though. I was gonna give him the option of first refusal before we
Yeah,
open to anyone
Yeah,
else.
we won't open the slot just yet,
Yeah.
but
But that
very
is what's
exciting.
Good
Um,
luck to the guys who do that one.
coming.
U5 did great. Like, this game actually worked out very well. Like, I mean, as far as like bad shit that
doesn't work.
happens in
Oh.
To be fair, all those bad things were forced.
This is actually
Yeah.
going to be much harder. Like, but you had 3 engineers, so you didn't have to go searching for nearly as many things. There was going to be like a laundry list of things you had to grab. But
We had nerds on the team.
you had a bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
Go nerds.
Like, thanks, nerds, for being present.
Yay.
So yeah, that was it, and I hope everybody had a good time.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good.
Definitely.
It was definitely a fun time.
Honestly,
Yeah, it's
I'm
fun.
so
Actually
impressed
played
with you guys using your abilities, like actually using them.
I wasn't making it up.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking uses their abilities in this game.
Oh,
Listen,
wait,
Trained tabletop professional.
Hi.
like I said, this team right here are for the most part a bunch of nerds. They are going to use their abilities if it means not having to risk physically doing things. That is not how a nerd does things. They don't.
That's all. That's the
I mean, I'm not. I
to
mean,
do things.
I just want to do things, and I will use my abilities if they work.
Right? Not to mention, have you? I know that doesn't show
I've-
on the thing here, but Leo is 3 feet tall. He's not wrestling anything. Fuck that.
I would just
He is pint-sized.
Let's go 3 foot tall, gang.
I will wrestle for him. I've got this.
Me too. I mean, like Clement's funny about it. He don't care.
I have like a multi-tool staff thing I've used once.
If you guys are interested in wrestling, there will be a side game where we play the Worldwide Wrestling TTRPG, but we will be using this world and these characters.
You should get all of the like
Yeah.
snake people to do that run.
Get
Oh
all
Yes.
god, it's gonna be Team Snack.
but
Do it.
so, and here's just a little hint at things in the future. The Corinthian ships are not coming down towards you. They do appear to be going up towards the Avery Archipelago. This right here is Parliament City, where the Parliament lives.
Oh, so they're friends with
the-
the owls. Fun.
Are they friends?
Friends?
Be another war.
Like considering our luck, they probably would be
Can
friends
we
with the
not
owls.
cause another war?
You know.
War is all that the Wandercrew does.
The Parliament City is is the most advanced city on this planet. Like I don't count Lockstitch as a city.
No, we're
So-
just at this point it's just an open lot until we rebuild everything,
Mm-hmm.
until we fix everything up.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yep.
Okay,
Next
okay.
time.
Right?
Well,
Alright.
that was good fun. In about 20 minutes, Nika will be
Honestly,
starting up
I'm literally gonna just start it now since we're already live. So we're gonna segue directly into doing character portraits. At least I'm gonna try to do it live. Let's see what happens when I hit the button.